Happy Monday. Hi, it's Angela, and you are listening to Divinely Connected. Today is January 29th. All right, this energy coming in on this Monday is a little lackluster. You may find yourself having a little bit of a hard time getting going this morning. There's this kind of really needing to pull up our socks to get us up and moving. You're not alone. All right. We had a really significant full moon the end of last week where we were letting go and wrapping up that 2023 energy there's almost like this hangover period. You may have also found yourself this past weekend really tired, and that's why. So that seems to be creeping in into the Monday as well. Hopefully you have the day off and you can stay in bed because that would be amazing, right? If not, don't worry. Energy is shifting. Just have some compassion for yourself within today. That being said, this energy is also really kicking up some negative mindset or negative dialogue within. All of a sudden, there was this moving from this optimism and this excitement and this goal setting and with the belief of in the excitement of like I'm going to do it and I can do it to kind of being like, well, since it didn't happen overnight, I was wrong to think that I could do it. And so it is creeping in with that doubt and fear. Don't listen to that. That is something that is just almost like the side effect of the energy that we're in right now and not wanting you to take that doubt and fear as truth. Okay. The card clearly indicates that you have to continue planning, but move forward. Don't plan and talk yourself out of it or plan yourself into procrastination. There is the need for action even if the energy is a little wonky right now. Of course, it's easier to invest in ourselves and it's easier to bet on ourselves when, we're in this high energy that was here earlier in the month. This energy is very slow. It's a little bit lethargic, and that is okay. All right. This also brings in a little bit of resistance to learning because there is this dialogue that is saying all the wrong things inside the head that it is preventing you from seeing the lesson, learning what needs to be learned, etc. So there is the need to take the step back, especially when making decisions. And again, you're not wanting to sorry, it may not feel like the way that you thought it would feel in this experience, in this decision making. Doesn't mean that the timing isn't right because they are showing me, and they're also showing me the positive after the negative, meaning the end of challenging times. Things are looking up. Listen, last week's full moon was a doozy. It was a doozy and it kind of creeped up on us. And a lot of the times, I always find the full moons are so different, right? Sometimes the anxiety builds the closer we get to it, or even starting a week prior to the full moon event. In this case, I feel like it came with exhaustion, right? And so this is the first full moon of 2024, and it was very important because it was wrapping up 2023 energy, right? And so 2023 was really big on introspect. It was really big on life lessons. It was really big on, you know, spreading light on our shadows and kind of making sure that we get this wrapped up before we come into this 2024 year, which will be more prosperous. But again, as we move out of this, and I'm going to say it, this fight or flight energy, because that was the vibe of 2023, right? Is bracing yourself and working through it and digging deep and going through the trenches and all of the things, right? And so you may have found yourself extremely exhausted this past weekend, and that energy is pouring over into Monday, and that's okay. As you move through the week closer to Wednesday, you're going to notice things getting lighter and a little bit the energy coming back. But in the meantime, show yourself love and compassion. This doubt and fear that I've been picking up on is also fueled with impatience. And I'm giggling because it's kind of like, dude, we just made this goal yesterday. And today you didn't achieve it in the 14 hours since you said it, and now we're upset, right? Who does that? You're not alone. So there is this kind of holding yourself accountable. You may be having those feelings. You may actually truly be feeling defeated and discouraged. But when you take the step back and go, okay, but listen, like I didn't even give time for this goal to be achieved. So there needs to be a little bit of that accountability there. And it is going to be one of those kind of like shake your head type of experiences so that we can again show love and compassion for ourselves because you can do everything. You can do anything, but not overnight and not all at the same time. Okay. Progress is progress and it's never as fast as we would like it to be. So let's accept that it's going to take as long as it takes. All right. I'm going to leave that with you. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's daily message.